Hey, well, hello everybody. It's another day in Texas, another day in hot paradise. Woo. I see some buzzards up there circling around. I think they're waiting for me to fall over. Yep, they're whispering my name. Well, it's a day later, and the well guys are just now showing up. They ran into a little bit of problem up there on the other well they were drilling. It took a little bit longer for them to get the first part of the bore sealed, and because the ground's so dry right now and there's some cracks and all. So they said they weren't going to be up here till Friday. Today's Thursday. And that they would start drilling on Monday. But then once they got things sealed up there, it kicked an overdrive for them, and they sure enough ended here today. So we're a day later than we thought we would be, but we're days earlier than he second thought he'd be. So it's all good in the hood. I'm gonna move this fence panel while I'm talking to you. So I just grabbed my little tractor and shaved down some fire ant mounds, some big ones that was going to be right where he's drilling. Plus it was going to mess up the level of his truck. They still got to level their truck quite a bit here and prepare for where they're going to drill here on the back of where I'm putting up the steel building. Let me show you. We're going to go over about 2 foot, yeah. And he's got a little backhoe here, and they're going to dig down and level the truck. I'm going to get my tractor out of the way, and we want it because I'm going to make a little lean-to right off the back of the building right here on the southwest side to block all the cold, more really the south, but south-southwest, to block the cold wind and have that nice warm winter sun on the well back here on the back. So he's going to do a little digging right here so they can get that back tire of that truck down. And he might have to reset himself up. He's a little reached out right there. And yeah, he's gonna drag it right on up there. So he's gonna dig down and excavate that a little bit so they can get the truck set a little bit more flat. And then I'm gonna get out of their way once I see him getting started here. I had to poison some fire ants right there too. They're gonna be doing a jig and a dance there all the time. Ooh, it's hot. So I'm gonna get my tractor moved here. It's gonna be nice. It's actually part of our downsizing, but we still want to have a home base here in the U.S. We still want to have freedom, but yet a home base. And of course, this is my homestead right here, and it means a lot to me. I just listen, don't ever put all your eggs in one basket. I'm telling you, unless you just have no choice. Some people have no choice, but if you got a choice, don't don't put all your finances just in one spot. There's no way I would put everything I have over there in the Philippines. There's too many uncertainties, you know. They're a great country. I love them. I will always wish the best for them, but at the same time, you got to be wise. If you can afford to do so, and always keep one foot planted where your nationality is, where your home is. Especially if you're dealing with anything that has some instabilities going on. Yeah. I know some people say, well, U.S. got some instabilities going on. I'm telling you what, U.S. is far from damaged to the point of being some super bad country. It's still a really, really wonderful country. And Texas is a pretty wonderful place. Let me give you, for instance, I'll turn the tractor here. Texas, Big Lots is closing down several hundred stores across the United States, all the states, well, in a bunch of the states. Big Lots is closing down 300 and something stores, all right? So in some of those states that Big Lots closing down, they might be closing 1 or 2 or 7 or 8 stores. In Texas and a few other states, they're closing 0 stores. But in California, they're closing 75 stores. And that just speaks volumes of what's going on right there. Texas, score 0, 0 Big Lots being lost. We have one right here in our town. It's been here for years. It's where an old Kroger grocery store used to be. And California, 75 locations shutting down. Lots of businesses are pulling the plug on California. And this isn't a, try to whip each other of who's got, the best in each state and all. California is a beautiful, wonderful state in a lot of places, but it's showing whatever the policies are they have going on there, they're not working. They're not working. 75 stores, that's a lot of employees out of jobs. That's a lot of building owners with empty space and big overhead and property taxes got to be paid now. That's a big one. Yeah, it's too high on that side now.
It slid over. Well, it's coming out over here and it slid off the side. We'll see if I can pull forward and try to shoot over here and drop off here. That should go. We'll drag that right there.
Got some wood jammed up underneath the side of the truck here. So they got their water tank truck. They got to use a lot of water to drill here. They got their drill stem right here. And he's digging out a sump over here to the side right now. is his first one. It's got his drill tip on it right there. Good morning from another day in Texas. It's about 5 a.m. right now. I've been up since 4 a.m. and down here just kind of prepping stuff, preparing for our return back to the Philippines. So got suitcases strong here. Got a ballot buying box right here that I'm going to get taped up. I don't want to make a lot of noise with the tape because Melinda's still asleep. And as soon as it's daylight, I'm going to be heading outside and getting busy. Got a lot of stuff I want to wrap up before it's time for us to head out of here. But we've been making amazing progress around here, and I haven't really been showing it. We're just throwing stuff away. We have filled up another dumpster, just stuff that you think's important to your life, but then you find out it's not important. And this stuff's hard to give away or sell. So maybe if you're here living day to day, this stuff might have more value to you. But once you're not, and you're like us, we've established our life overseas quite a bit back in the Philippines, and you've been away from this stuff 10 months, a year, you start changing your views and perspective of what's important. And you realize, man, if I hadn't needed that stuff in the past 10 months or year, and we were only here a month or two the trip before that, and went 10 months or a year and didn't need it then, so a couple years went by, I don't need it at all, and it's just crud that needs to go. So that's what's been happening. So I want to cover something. I was looking at the comments this morning right here, and I was going over the video from where I was making my reflections of the last 10 months to a year there in the Philippines and stuff before we returned back here to Texas, and all the work we did and everything. And I mentioned about clothes sizes, and I kind of got called BS, especially by one guy. He's really laughing, and he's just saying he's calling BS and all that. It's kind of insulting, like you think I'm really huge and fat. So I said that in the U.S. in sizes, the lot sizes, I wear a large. Now I'm wearing a shirt here right now. Let me see if I can get in a mirror here, and you'll be able to see it. So you see this shirt here, you see it on me, and on the back it has a Texas logo. Now I'm going to take it off right now, and I'm going to show you something. And here it is. You see it's got the Lone Star Texas logo. You can see I have no shirt on now. Now look here. It's a Carhartt, and look what size it is. Large, loose fit, and underwear right there. Large. Yeah, that is the size that I wear. This is over here at my suitcase, my clothes to go right now. Let's see this shirt here. I wear it all the time. Do you see it here? And let's look here. Where's the tag on it? Let's see if we can find a size on it. I don't know if it's printed on this one or not. It was probably on that little tag there, and it's worn off. So anyway, it too, I know, is a large. That's pretty much what I wear. Let's see, I just bought these, and they're a little loose on me. And I told sometimes I wear XL, and see, that's an XL, and it's loose on me. There's that shirt on me. Hangs down the seam on the shoulder, hangs down off the sides and all. Just a little bit too big for me, but it's kind of comfortable to be that way sometimes. But yeah, large and XL is all I wear here in the US. That's it. So that's it. And I tell you what's funny is I wrote back to him and told him the truth. That's my sizes. And I told him I appreciate the insult. I appreciate it. But let me show you something else, because some of you, I think I'm a way bigger person than I am. You know, like I'm just this big old blob. I really appreciate the support out there with just a kind attitude and words. Trying to find something here besides just a pair of shorts right here. And here we go. So I bought these and I want them to kind of fit loose, so check out the size. These are size 38 in the waist. Let's go to a pair of my jeans right here. Maybe you think I'm just huge, but you see, this is my normal size right here, 36. Wearing a pair of 36s here right now, and you see here they're loose on me. These are 36s. Yeah, 36 is what I wear. Yep, I used to be, for years I wore 32, 36, but age gets you. But I am still 6 foot tall, so I'm not such a big old blob, I guess, as some people want to try to rip you down and make you feel. It's just the truth. When I lose down a little bit more weight, my weight kind of fluxes a little bit within about a 10-15 pound range. I'll drop down to 34s, and in fact I have some 34s I still fit in the waist size. So I have viewers to come and I'll ask them, so what size waist do you think I have? You know, and they'll say, you know, like 42 or something, and I'm like, sorry to tell you, but it's not. And then I'll even show them the label right there on the back, and they're like, well, I didn't realize that. I'm like, damn, man, y'all looking at me with the fat eyes. I do have a little tummy. That's just the way it is. But yeah, it's just nice for the insults, though. Appreciate it.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, I have a rough evening. Haven't slept good. So, but it's a beautiful cloudy morning here in Texas. James woke up first. He want to get up early in the morning so that he can work while it is cooler, because you know it's super hot here in Texas. So he already there at in the building, and I'm going to head there because I'm going to help him. Oh, last 3 days ago, the humidity here is so extremely hot. It's really different, you know, the hot or the summer in Philippines. So don't want you gonna be here the season, summer and winter. I hate to come over here. Maybe some part of month of summer, I mean the winter, but not most of it. It's a beautiful morning. It's cloudy, cooler, and what time now? It's 7:56. So that's really a good treat on this. So I think we're gonna do some fishing sometimes if we have time or we have craving fish. James told me that one last 2 days ago. I said, you know what, we're not that really so miss the fish. It's just only for a few weeks that we gone from Philippines. So those cows is belong to James' cousin. It's not ours. His breed is mixed, so just any color. our cows before is just two breed, black limousine and black Angus. It's really nice. I miss our cow. And every morning I like to see our cow and check if there's a new calf. So we lease our property to his cousin. It's overtime. It's almost 9 o'clock and we are still here working. Well, it's because it's way cooler in the towards evening.
Well, it's evening time here in Texas. We've got 1 week left here from today. So, or actually, yeah, 7 days. We got 7 days left. And then we'll leave out early on a Sunday morning. And this evening, I was lucky. I sold the old sprayer with the booms that come out. It's got like a 26-foot span across there on it. I sold that. Guy's gonna come pick it up early in the morning. Had a lot of things going on here that I just hadn't took time to record. It's just too much. It's too much of a mix-up, mash-up. But I am gonna try to work next time I come here on this building. Now, I want to explain something. I am 55 years old. So I'm anywhere from 12 to 15 years. Well, let's say, I guess that's wrong. I'm anywhere from 8 to 10 years younger than most people retire at their jobs. Now, I actually quit the full workforce at 45 years old, and I started traveling at 35 years old, like heavy traveling, going around places and all around the world. So I've had a pretty good life, but I'm trying to get things in order right now. Now, I know you see us all working, but imagine if you're watching this video and you're still working a full-time job and you're not drawing your pension yet. Well, I'm not on here telling you to relax and take a break, stop working. I don't like to sit still. I'm just not a sit on my ass person. I don't like it. Now, I get tired like any other human. I get tired. But I like to be doing something and doing something creative. I want to finish this barn. I just put it on the back burner before, just stopped on it, just cold turkeyed it, you know, just boom, stopped. But I got a lot of money out here. I got all the material sitting here behind me and scattered around here and outside. And I want to get it up and make it something worthwhile of value. Now, this thing's up really high. This is a pretty tall building. I think it's like 27 foot up there at the peak. Like 27 feet. I wanted this center part up real high. I want the heat and everything far away. I want those light panels to be way up there and disperse light out really nice across. You ever been in those big buildings and you got those skylight panels? It really lights it up like you got light bulbs going in there. It's just the way I wanted it. I wanted hot for anything that ever happened. Let's say, like, for instance, I have, like right now, I bought our friend David with another Fil Am couple, David and Ludi. I bought their toy hauler. Now it's a bumper pull. Let's say, what if sometime we change out and we even decide that we wanted to go bigger, like with a fifth wheel toy hauler. Not saying I'm going to, because we sold a fifth wheel already. It wasn't a toy hauler, it's one of the things I didn't like. But let's say I back it in and I need to get up there and do some work on top. I don't want to be down scooting right at purlins in a building, or I can't stand up and you got to be down crawling around. I want it where I can be up, standing up, walking around, and that heat up away from me. Now, I realize we built the house in the Philippines. I definitely realize I've got a lot of work in there. But we still want to be here in the U.S. too. Melinda's a green card holder here. She needs to put her time in the U.S. as she's required to. And she don't have to just be in the U.S. She can go to other countries. But both of us, we still want to see a lot of places here in the United States. We do. There's places I still haven't seen, especially up north. So we want to go up. We want to see the Badlands. You know, we want to go up like Utah. She wants to see Montana and Wyoming really bad, and a lot of places, man. We just want to go up to a lot of places. If we want to go all the way to Maine, and once the place is complete over there, we're gonna make these escapes where we come over here, hook on to our gear, and roll. And if we got to spend a little money in gas or time or maintenance to go do those things, so be it. But we want to enjoy all of the beauty and fruits of America and some other places as well. So if I need to spend another, 1 year, 2 years getting everything in order, that's great. And then eventually I'm going to get older and tired, and I'm probably not going to want to run around so much. And then I can just chill back here in the Philippines, and that time has passed. So that's the plan. That's why we still continue to work here in Texas on this stuff and all. We're downsizing the things like rent houses and stuff like that, but we want to keep the barn. The taxes are cheap. We can park the RV inside of it when we're not here. I can keep my tractors, my equipment all up here on concrete, and we can lock everything up. So yeah, that's the plan. It's getting dark on me and just showing y'all. So right now we're up here putting up scaffolding, and I have a whole bunch of this steel purlin and studs and all, like framing out walls and all. I have a whole bunch of that, and this is the thick, heavy stuff. So I'm just building a scaffolding out of that, attaching it really well, and that way I can get up in there without spending the big money for a scissor lift and a pressure real quick to have to use it, and got to pay all these delivery fees and stuff. I don't want it. I want to work at my leisure, and I need to get those purlins in high up there on this other side. So I will all of these over here. So I'll build this scaffolding. I can get up there and work the next time we're here, and be able to get all the roof shot on this and this end wall shot. I'm gonna try to have more of it done before we leave. I'm gonna work on it right up till time we go. I'm having a well put in here right now. Here's the whole drilling unit. They're set up. They're gonna come back Monday and finish the well. We'll have solar back here. This is a generator I'm leaning against right here. This is Onan right here. Onan genset. I've got this thing built to where I can have it sitting outside right here. So we'll have solar, we'll have generator, no more than we're here. That's what we're gonna use. I'm not gonna run power company power back here or anything like that. So that's the plan. It's getting dark, gotta go. See you guys later.